Please come again.
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come back.
A fulfilling day indeed.
Don't wander around aimlessly. You get lost,
A fulfilling day indeed. The longest journey begins with a single... A fulfilling day indeed. If you become lost, do you have a new task? I have been blessed. Do you have a new task?
Are you sure it's all right to be wandering around?
The joy of a long life lies in rediscovering oneself time and again.
Fedor.
Are you sure it's all right to be...
Setting the chaotic world right. That is my life's purpose.
Only by breaking free from the gravity of our past.
Accursed by flame.
Did we overdo it? Oh my! It seems they're out completely.
Even the light can be shrouded by shadows.
Tis the right time, according to fate.
There's still a gap between knowledge and real battle.
Now then, unleash the devil.
The end of the world is merely the dawn of another.
Against the flow of time, and return what once was! Kiss.
In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with time itself.
Revel in death's embrace.
Witness the advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with time itself.
Witness
The advent of flame!
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
revel in death's embrace. The flow of time, and return what once was!
Witness the advent of flame!
Revel in death's embrace. The flow of time, and return what once was! Revel in death's embrace.
Witness the advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return what once was! Revel in death's embrace. death's embrace.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Witness the advent of flame!
Revel in death's embrace.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Revel in death's embrace. Kiss of fate.
Witness the advent of flame!
Revel in death's embrace.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Witness the advent of flame!
In the cycle of rebirth, turn to
Kiss.
dust along with time itself.
Flow of time, and return what once was! Flow of time, and return what once was!
Me too.
Then let us begin.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
We shall release them from their torment.
Are you sure? That's not a customer.
Tell me what you seek.
Please, don't stand in my way.
Cycles entwine, all consumed and laid to rest. That's our nature.
Nightmare unlocked.
Then let us begin.
Cleaning is not. All raw materials for my merchandise.
The end of
That's
the
not a
world is merely the
customer.
dawn of another.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
An inevitable outcome.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
The end of
That's
the
not
world
a
is merely the
customer.
dawn of another.
an inevitable outcome.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
The end
That's
of the
not a
world is merely
customer.
the dawn of another.
That's not a customer thing. That's not a customer.
Did we overdo it? Oh my! It seems they're out completely. Cleaning is not.
Now then, unleash the devil.
The hour of execution has come.
That's not a customer.
Hey Ignacio, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Are you playing this game? What the? Start.
Now then, unleash the devil.
Let us change it up a bit.
How dreadfully dull. How dreadfully dull.
Now then, unleash the devil.
The end
That's
of the
not a
world is merely the dawn of another.
That's not a And that's
Let's wait a level up the team to level 200. I would suggest you go with your SR units first.
What chance do we
Let's go to the tree here. So if this is your tree, the best way, if you don't have multiple copies of your SSR, you slot in your SRs. So I still do have 2 SRs here, because they can take you to at least to 160. So once you have SSRs that have multiple copies that can take you to 200, then you have to replace your SRs. So right now I have 3 that can, let's say for example this one. So Bella is one that is at 200. Who else is the other one? Other one is Augustine.
wish to glimpse the secret.
And the last one is, if I can remember,
Do you
it's
have any
Triss.
tap?
So eventually, you may start with your SRs, but eventually you have to swap them out because your SRs are
become
only
lost,
up to 160.
Follow the moonlight.
So it's gonna be a long grind basically, and it would take us a long time to go to 200.
A
So it's
fulfilling day
not
indeed.
it's not gonna be a problem if you're gonna be starting with all SRs in your transition or your transfusion tree. So how long have you been playing, bro? Was it during launch? I haven't seen you in a while. I've been playing this game, but it's more sporadic because there have been a lot of events happening with Girls Frontline 2, Snowbreak, but I'm grinding this every day. It's just that I haven't really covered it much. I've been playing, I think tomorrow would be a week. Oh, nice. So it's a grindy game. Ideally, you should play every day because the gacha system is pretty much very free-to-play friendly, but the banners right now are in succession very quick. So since launch, we do have Lamia, we do have Del Carlo, we do have another one, which is Lorelei, coming in next week. So the key there, just want to give you guys a tip. was away on a high demand season for work. I've been away for streams and all. Yeah, it's okay. Come back when you can. We are just gonna be here. So anyway, for Embrace, the best way is just to pull one copy. I don't recommend pulling multiple copies unless you are really, into the character, especially if you want to farm it free to play. The games do have excess currency for your Vestige of Love, so it caters to the newer banners. Basically, the game right now for me is very sustainable. I don't really need to, to infuse anything to it. And just chilling. It's a chill game.
Facing the powerful.
So if you have any questions around the game, feel free to ask. We're gonna be here for a while. In terms of this game, I was meaning to go back to this as soon as things die down with GFL 2 and with Snowbreak. Now that Snowbreak has had its launch yesterday. I saw that the unit will eventually be put on standard, so eventually you will get copies. Yep. So no rush in getting copies. I wouldn't, I wouldn't recommend taking out dupes. So what games do you play nowadays? Is it only this? Is it other games? Do you have other games that you have?
As you wish. Revel in death.
Oh, you still play Ash Echoes? Nice.
Kiss of fate. Revel in death's embrace.
It's actually best to farm this stage for gear. So you have to reach the rightmost that diamond to be able to get the best ones. I'm actually still waiting for Enfield as well.
Witness the advent of flame!
Revel in death's embrace. For the greater good! The flow of time and return with one in death's embrace.
Witness the advent of flame!
In death's embrace.
The darkness.
For the greater good! Kiss of fate. The flow of time and return what once was. Revel in death's embrace.
Yep, the what do you call this? The cycle is the skill rotation is actually good. You get to eliminate all of the mobs and get to deal decent damage.
The flow of time and return
Steady.
what once was. Revel in death's embrace. For the greater good! The flow of time, and return what once was! Revel in death's embrace.
Witness the advent of flame!
The flow of time, and return what once was! Revel in death's embrace. For the greater good! Flow of time, and
See, it's
return
just a
what
matter
once
of
was!
making sure your rotations are
Revel in
good.
death's embrace.
Witness the advent of flame!
Kiss of fate. The flow of time, and return what
There
once
you go.
was!
An inevitable outcome.
No death is without regret. Only cold. No death is without regret. Only cold
Facing a
oblivion.
powerful enemy.
Let's do some.
Setting the chaotic world right. That is my life's purpose.
Church.
Ever ready to slay those who defy order.
Greetings.
Sorry.
Do you wish to glimpse the secrets of time?
Do you need me to examine you?
I've devised a new dance step. Would you care to be my first audience?
They don't have sets, but this is what you should look out for.
Setting the chaotic
Some
world
equipment
right. That
do have extra bonuses like this one. So when equipped by Church Vassal, the attributes of this piece increases by 30%. So some gear have that. So if it's equipped with Van Helsing, since he is a Church Vassal, then stats are plus 30%. So eventually you do have to look out for those and equip them. So that is probably your end game progression for gear. So eventually all of your your greens will go away. Won't be needing them. So, and the target would be this one. The highest one I think is 7, tier 7. If I'm not mistaken. So that's it. It's gonna be it's a very grindy game. I'm sorry, but if you want to progress further, definitely the daily what do you call this? The daily things that you get will eventually help you in
Violence and conflict
progressing.
intertwine. Great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
65. Hello, Riley. What is up, bro? Haven't seen you in a while.
More raw materials for my merchandise.
Desire beckons.
Now then, unleash
Did
the
AK-15
devil.
finally drop in CN? Not yet. Give it 2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks. There's gonna be a teaser for her kit probably next week. Oh, you're graduating. Congrats. Sorry, where was I? 1, 2, 3. I think we're good with this team. Okay, let's try this one out.
That's not a customer.
Revel in death's embrace.
Finally.
And that
I thought I was gonna lose that.
Great riches
84.
abound. Care to give it a try?
Something lower, please.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Desire beckons.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Let's have more firepower, please.
We shall release them from their torment.
The hour of execution has come.
We shall release them from their torment.
that's not a customer.
Really happy with the Doritos. I wanted that to be in the Springfield update, by the way, not the next one, so that I could use it for Springfield. But you know, it is what it is. Don't have a choice. We're going all in for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I heard iOS they show that the game will release on October 15. Oh, that is a ways from now. But I'll be covering that game frequently, honestly, even before, you know, I hope they still do have a CBT for that. I'll be covering that, you know, any update on the game. I find it interesting.
Great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
Yep, they gave us a free poll. Free 10 polls, in fact. Girls Frontline 2, I mean. Honestly, I'd like to try newer games or add it to the roster, but again, I am swamped as it is.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Well, I'll see.
Raw
We'll see.
materials for my merchandise.
For now, I don't think I'll be adding any games soon. I was thinking of adding Lost Sword, but again, I'm too swamped. I'd rather focus on new games and introduce it to everybody. Probably one of the points of the channel that I would want to, to add on. So new games, how games are doing.
Conflict intertwine. Great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
Okay, one more. One more. Yep, the lore for this game is fantastic. Very, very nice. I'm actually in the story, I think 6.5. I've been reading the story. I stopped. But we'll be continuing the story read after all of the content here. I'm in chapter 6.5, if memory serves right. Yeah, 6.5. I stopped there. Haven't read the story since then. I've been doing a read along for streams. Hello, Wana. What do you mean can be played on mobile? Which game? This one?
Where violence
Yes,
and
this is
conflict
on mobile.
intertwine.
It's plan to drop Faye, just use QJ on physical team. You need Faye. And she's free, bro. I don't think you'll have a problem with the free unit. Uh, 122. Whoa, 42 on the first team.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
42 on the first team. So let us
Now then.
match that.
Unleash the devil.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
What else? Oh shit.
As you wish.
Okay, I think we're good. 43.
Moonlight
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
Revel in death's embrace.
Shields are very tough in PvP.
The hour of execution has come.
For this one, oh, she has two blockers?
The hour of execution has come.
Desire
Start
beckons.
The hour of execution has come.
Okay, I need more.
Then let us begin.
Uh-huh.
Blades drawn.
That's not a customer.
That's not a customer.
Plunge into the turbid currents of fate.
How
Nice.
dreadfully dull.
Okay. Need one more.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure. Yep, I think we're good.
Luna
The world is merely the dawn of another.
ignorance to I grant you a proper
These two are brawling.
In the cycle of rebirth, weakness, the advent of flame. In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with
in the moonlight of yesteryear.
weakness, the advent of flame. In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with
The heck? Who is that?
Bathe in the moonlight of yesteryear.
I found out something interesting about pulling units. When you pull, if the song has the lady hanging the horrors, you got an SSR. If not, then you get the SR and R. Is it for this game? Is it for Silver and Blood? All 40s. settings are a bit high already. 122. Let's go.
All raw materials for
I'll check
my
it out.
merchandise.
43. This is big. Let's downgrade.
Joining
match
formation.
Then let us begin.
Where's the other Easter that I'm looking for? What? Team 1. Why can't I use that healer? Anyway. One minute 30.
Blades drawn. As you wish.
Why oh why?
Are you sure?
Joining formation.
Playtime is over! Be buried in shadow!
To be granted death by my hand. Don't stand my
The hour of execution has
Second
come.
lineup would be
All raw materials for my merchandise.
we have
As you wish. This is quite interesting.
and let's just match up with
The hour of execution has come.
Now then, unleash the devil.
I think we're good. 43.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Now then, unleash the devil.
Level for this is very high. 43. Okay, let's do some shenanigans here.
Allow me to present the dance.
Shenanigans. This old cannibal this might end up in a draw. Might not be. Kamusta? Hello, bro. Okay lang. Stream time, morning.
How dreadfully dull.
Oh my god, I actually predicted that. Shoot.
Now then, unleash the devil.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Desire beckons.
39.
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
Now then, unleash the devil.
How
Okay, there.
dreadfully dull. How dreadfully dull. The world is merely the dawn of another.
The heck? Oh, okay. He's there inside.
Plunge into the turbid earth of fate. Kiss of fate. Revel in death's embrace. Cease your struggle.
One more. Okay, we're done with PvP. Okay, what else? Time Swarm.
The hour of execution has come.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
All consumed and laid to rest.
Looks huge again. They're all huge.
All consumed and laid to rest.
What is this game giving me? Giving me bits and pieces of equipment, but not the real deal.
Entwined, all consumed and laid to rest.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
Entwined,
Embrace.
all consumed and laid to rest.
One more.
All consumed and laid to rest.
Schooling since high school.
Entwined, all
And that's
consumed
death.
and laid to rest.
Let's organize it.
Solo performance. Kiss of fate.
There you go.
All consumed and laid to rest. All consumed and laid to rest.
Solo performance.
Tell me what you see.
Weapon of Van Helsing is too late.
Kiss of fate.
Before the face of justice.
This unlocks after 13-3. I think we should unlock the story at this point. Let's try.
Now then, unleash the devil.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
The end of
That's
the
not
world
a
is merely
custom.
the dawn of another. In the cycle of rebirth, turn to dust along with
Solo performance.
So my consciousness.
The heck?
Purify the tainted souls.
Revel in death and grace.
And that's that.
Man, hold this.
And that's that.
In death's embrace.
Yeah, no problem, bro. See you around. We'll just be here. I'm streaming twice a day, more or less, now, depending on availability. So either I stream night and morning, or at least once.
Before the face of justice.
Eh, walang choice eh. Naghanap ng subscribers. I'm actually doing this full time,
Now
bro.
then.
Remember?
Unleash the devil.
So it's about time. It's about time.
Shall release them from their torment.
This is quite interesting.
That's not a customer.
My improvement naman. I've seen an improvement. As long as you give it more effort. I've seen improvement. Good improvement. And kind of significant over the past few weeks. Because I really want to grow the channel, and I'm actually rushing towards 10k subs, so, well, again, additional effort.
With the chariot in hand, victory is.
Kailangan talaga mag-effort, as in, if you want to grow your channel. Effort, timing,
Now then,
900 na lang
the
for
devil.
4k? Maybe 900.
That's not a customer.
Oh, okay, yeah. 900 na lang. Probably 800 in the next few days.
That's
gets better from there. That is why I'm trying to yung subscriber ko kasi is more diverse already. So kailangan ko ng more content to have, especially if I want to tap other viewers on different genres of games. Tsaga lang. I've been doing this for what? For 5 years? Magfa 5 years. August 21. It's been that long. And I did this channel so slow because I was working back then, working.
That's not a customer.
I did have real work. Then I decided to go full time. I think last year, towards this year, end of last year. So more effort, more videos, and more games. I rarely cover 3 games at a time. I never did. So this is the first time that I'm covering 3 games really and reviewing new ones. So that is why, again, there's interest. Need
Now then,
kasi
unleash
kung
the devil.
ako lang kung if I don't see any sense into doing this, I won't do this. Same Snowbreak, Girls Frontline, this one. I wanted to cover Lost Sword, but I'm having second thoughts.
And that's
I don't think it's for the channel or it's for the community. I'm actually waiting for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I would gladly put that in, and I'm still waiting for bigger games like Arknights Enfield. There's a lot, so eventually I will try to cover a max of 4.
The devil.
As in cover really
That's not a
with updates, guides, but definitely the main game for the channel is still Girls Frontline 2. I love that game so much. The problem is when you do add a game, you do have to play it, and it takes time. So I do have other things I do at home. That's not part of doing this. So that is you play, you create guides, you upload, you create. It takes a lot of time. It's not as easy as most people think. Especially if you're doing it
With the chariot in hand.
only by yourself.
Victor.
Like me, I'm a one-man team and don't have anybody to do the editing and everything. So it's a sacrifice.
Now then, unleash the devil.
So effort from doing research, playing, doing guides, production, recording, presenting, uploading, streaming. The reason why I still lack time as well is because I'm streaming already. I can't just devote all my time to this. I do have my personal life as well. I've even dedicated my weekends to streaming. So we'll see. I'll eventually find a middle ground for everything.
Unleash the devil.
Hopefully.
That's not a customer.
So, kamusta na bro? How is work? How is everything? Honestly, I wanted to do that podcast again with you guys. I'm still
With the
feeling my
chariot in
way
hand. Victor.
towards all of the changes for the channel that I will eventually, we will eventually do that podcast. again.
Now then, unleash the devil.
That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer.
All consumed and laid
Oh, is
to
that
rest.
all? How boring.
Yeah, that's, again, it's content in the gaming, a gaming channel. The content should be fast and a lot, because people are looking for information, and if they find it somewhere else, definitely they won't go back to you. A 10K podcast could be, but still ways away. Still have a few hundred to go. And wow, honestly, for a 5-year channel, I never thought that I am this near to
Now
that.
then, unleash the devil.
That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
Honestly, buti na lang I decided to go full time, because if I didn't see the channel growing. I don't think so. It will grow, but it will be very slow. And I've been doing slow for the past 4 years? Yeah, making content is hard, and also making timely content is hard, because the industry for gaming is very fast. There is, a lot of things coming in. We could actually talk about that in our podcast instead of talking about games. The gacha gaming industry, content creation, us as content creators, what are our thoughts, how hard it is. We can actually talk about it. That's an interesting topic that I would want to discuss, because for the past 5 years, it's been a roller coaster of having success, going down. I nearly quit the channel at some point. I nearly did. I nearly gave up. Luckily I didn't.
Fulfilling day.
So I nearly gave up. You need to always, you need to have daily content. Really depending on the type of channel you have. Some channels are successful in creating content which are very highly edited. So I see a lot of gacha gaming channels that are very highly edited, very nice editing, very informational, that are successful. But again, that's not my style. I sometimes delve into that, but not as often as I would want to.
Desire beckons.
That's not a customer.
We only have one item in stock.
Tell me what you seek.
And that's death. That's not a customer.
Cycles entwined. All consumed.
I'm actually more aggressive now in terms of actively looking for content versus the previous years.
Customer.
So it has been an active, active search for new games, playing games, streaming games. Just have to be active. I'm actually happy that my wife let me do this full time, because again, it's she's a very supportive person. So fully on my side. I just enjoy sharing with you. I'm just glad this record just go with the flow.
And that's death.
Well, regarding the editing, I actually would like to wing it, but sometimes I forget things. in what I would want to do when I record. So that is why I do create a script. It's for my own because I do get lost in my thought. I just outline things and read it. That's it. It's more of an outline, things to discuss, then expound, things to discuss and expound. It has been a fulfilling, since I started, a very fulfilling experience. It's at some point it was frustrating because again, there's a lot of competition in our space. As in a lot of competition, new content creators, old ones, and so it's just very competitive. That's just it. If you can't compete, then you can't really survive. I actually thought I wouldn't survive this. What do you call this? All of the expectations of having a channel for gaming. I could have created other channels aside from gaming, but I started with gaming because it was my passion, or it is my passion. And I'm actually happy that I did. And sometimes I tell people that I do this for full time, they wouldn't believe me. Honestly, it's okay because again, just look at how everything is going. I wouldn't want to brag to people what I do, so they just get shocked when I say what I do. It's unexpected because honestly, I even shock myself that I'm doing this. Never in my wildest dream would I do this as something for a kind of a career or something to do. So I'm actually, I consider myself blessed as well.
Customer.
Yeah. Meron pa rin frustration sometimes. Sometimes we do have frustrations as content creators. Especially if we're not, if what we're doing is not up to expectation. Sometimes, it creeps on us on, how do we make this right?
And that's that.
Well, for me, it's more on. I'm a trainer. I used to be a teacher. So it's more teaching for me. The channel started on me having an idea on creating guides for players that don't know how to clear things. It actually started like that. I'm actually doing that, plus I'm doing other things right now.
No death is without regret. Only cold oblivion.
Honestly, bro, from what I've seen with the channel, as you grow, take advantage of the snowball effect. As your channel grows, you'll know that people are wanting more. So you have to go with that, without need of, number one, taking care of your existing community and also attracting new people to join your channel. So it's going to snowball at some point, but you do have to go with the flow in terms of that snowball effect. Okay, so we're done. Except for a couple of things. Let's check who is eligible for a skill upgrade. You. there are content creators that really, that really are blessed to start out right because they joined the CBT. And, paswerte-swerte din sometimes. But sometimes you need to create your own luck. It's, you sometimes create your own opportunities. I think you should create your own Discord because it helps in engagement of your community. Bro, shy din ako eh. I've never been, this outspoken or, So try mo lang. You might enjoy it. You're shy but you're on YouTube, so that's contradictory.
Even
I suggest you try creating your Discord, engage in your community. Sometimes people would want to be, be personal in terms of how their content creator is. So what I do is I try to be more accommodating to everybody, even for the menial questions, sometimes very common questions. I do accommodate people because they want to hear it from you. Try it. Your community will grow. I tell you. My Discord community before was not really that big, but it's steadily growing with the additional games that I'm covering.
I was just thinking aloud.
So you have to eventually do, more engagement. Do some community posts. It's very helpful, honestly. If you do community posts every now and then, what are your plans? When do you stream? Things like those. So I'll be saving my polls here. I won't be doing polls anymore up until we get Lamia for the standard banner. And again, I actually was surprised that in what we do, just try and keep on experimenting on new things. If you just keep on experimenting on new things, new ways to deliver, you could actually benchmark with other, you could benchmark with other content creators and what they do. That is what I do as well. Try to see what they're doing that you're not doing. So all those things.
Then let us begin.
Basically what I'm saying is you should evolve yourself. You should evolve your channel. Because that is where you'll basically grow
Now
your
then.
channel as well.
Unleash the devil.
What the heck? Where is...
How dreadfully dull. The end of the world is merely the dawn.
Sorry.
All consumed and laid to rest.
So I forgot. I don't have a healer. Anyway. It is what it is. I don't have a healer. I forgot.
Revel in death's embrace. Kiss of fate.
In the cycle of rebirth,
I got to bring a healer. Which is so clumsy with me.
Kiss of fate.
cycles entwine. All consumed.
And I can trigger. I can trigger the cycle. Sorry.
Purify the tainted souls.
Kiss of fate. Revel in death's embrace. The prophecy.
have one more, right? Okay.
All
Second
raw materials
batch.
for my merchandise.
Let's see.
This is quite interesting.
Second batch.
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
Those who don't know subservience shall be
That's
punished.
revelation.
Customer.
Flow of time, and return what once was.
Not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer. Sorry, we only have one item in stock, and that's that.
Flow of time, and return what once was.
Witness the advent of flame!
Sorry, we only have one item in stock,
The
and that's that.
skip your target?
Flow of time, and return what once
Advent of flame!
Sorry, we only have one item in
Listen to
stock,
Fate's solo performance.
and that's that.
Go to the side.
Witness the advent of flame!
Move aside. Yeah, no problem, bro. Usap tayo pag makalibre.
One item in stock,
Let's talk more.
and that's that.
Solo performance.
Actually, marami akong gusto i-share sa'yo in terms of, you know, how to
Witness
grow the channel.
advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return
Marami akong i-share sa'yo. So let's talk soon.
We only have one
Kahit tayong dalawa lang.
in stock, and that's that.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
Not a customer.
Witness the advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return what once was.
Hindi kaya mga Discord.
We only have one item in stock,
Solo
and that's
performance.
that.
Witness the advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return what once was.
This team is good.
Item in stock,
Listen to Fate's
They
solo
are
performance.
camping on the side. They're camping on the side.
Witness the advent of flame!
Flow of time, and return what once
not a
was.
customer. Sorry, we only have one item.
Okay. So, do I get anything extra? This ranking? No, not trial assault.
The longest journey begins with a single step.
Yeah, I know. Let's message lang sa Discord. Probably could have, you know, we could have time. I don't know. Message lang ako. I'll see my schedule pa. Kasi recently I also have an opportunity to do some work outside of the channel. Especially somebody offered me a project here in the city. So it's more on consulting. So again, doing additional things to be busy. So medyo ang dami.
Now then, unleash the devil.
That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
I might end the stream soon. Probably gonna be doing some videos before lunchtime because we're going out by lunch.
Did we overdo it?
Now then, unleash the devil.
What the?
All raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
That's not a customer.
Face of justice.
Back on me, please.
Now then, unleash the devil.
What the heck?
All raw materials for my merchandise. All raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer. And
Oh, is that all? How boring. Now then, unleash the devil.
all raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
What the? Let's restart. Restart.
Now then,
Uh-huh.
unleash the devil.
So I need. Let's try on Steam.
How dreadfully dull. The end of
That's
the
not
world
a
is merely
customer.
the dawn of another.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer.
Revel in death.
And that's that.
The cycle of the earth turns to dust along with time is set ablaze.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
These folks are tough.
And that's that.
Okay. I'm under leveled, so can't do it. I need to go level 13-6. I'm at 13-4 and very low level. Okay, let's level up some of 26.
If you become lost,
5.
if you become lost,
No.
if you become lost, follow the moonlight.
Have you also come to enjoy the night's serenity?
Okay. Let's upgrade some stuff here. Lots of stuff. Shop.
See anything you like?
43. Let's buy 2.
Oh, this is a fine night. Please come again.
Let's see what we get.
Look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come
Tris
back.
again. What the? Oh. Oh, one scroll. Let's see if I can level up. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Wait. So this artifact, oh, level 2. Okay.
Do you have a new task?
Too much Tris.
The feeling deep within my
Too
mind.
much Tris. I think
So
I'd use her at
strange.
this point.
If you become
Oops.
lost,
Hey, Vassal. Make more offerings to me. Ah! Is this also a business
With this
transaction?
power, I shall slay our enemies more efficiently.
Okay, what else?
Come browse our shop.
Who needs a stat upgrade? Oh, very small. Very, very small.
Don't wander around aimlessly.
Okay, let me use Tris for. Oh, she's high level, so might as well use her. Tris is in Kingdom? She's not here. Kingdom, I think. Yeah? Oh, she's in. Oh, she's here.
Do you have a new task?
27.
Do you have a new task?
Equip. Should. Oh, sorry, forgot. I forgot. Skills, upgrade skills. One. All once. Should I? Nah, I'll upgrade. Augustine, I'm actually using him. R4.
Even the hardest stone will be ground to sand by time, as will I.
I barely budged.
Don't wander around aimlessly.
Okay, that is it, guys, for today's stream. We'll be streaming again tonight for Girls Frontline 2. So if you are into that, I'll see you guys tonight. Take care, guys, as always. Bye. Have a great day.